Hi ninjas! So you might have seen on the group recently, there's been quite a few posts going up from people looking for help and asking for advice and support and recommendations on all things HR systems. And from a personal perspective, I completely understand how much of an absolute minefield this is, because I'm actually going through the process of trying to introduce a HR system with one of my clients at the moment. So we're trying to move them away from the good old Excel spreadsheet HR database and into the new world of HR systems. So it is a complete freaking minefield, and I absolutely feel your pain. I don't know about you, but I don't speak the same language. I have no idea. I can't tell the difference between an RFP or an ROI or an FFS, to be quite honest. But luckily, this man can. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to Lee Joinson. And Lee is from a company called elementsuite. And HR Ninjas have partnered with elementsuite on all things people tech. So through the relationship with elementsuite, and of course through the relationship with Lee and with Lee's help and guidance, what we're hoping is that we can create a space and an environment for you all to ask what you might think are really silly questions about HR systems. And Lee, no pressure, is going to be able to answer them for us. So Lee, do you want to give an introduction on yourself to the group?
Yes, thanks for having me, Lizzie. Really looking forward to it. So I'm Lee Johnson. I am a 30 plus years veteran of McDonald's UK, working in people technology for McDonald's, doing the kinds of things that you're talking about, doing the, either working in people technology projects or advising on them to sort of McDonald's stakeholders and such. McDonald's did sort of 3 or 4 waves of people technology evolution. I was lucky enough to be part of that in various different guises, either as a subject matter expert or as a project lead or as a business change lead. So lots of experience in that space. Last year or so, I made the choice to move on from McDonald's and joined elementsuite, where I'm now the head of product. I get to put all my creative juices to work and help push technology along rather than being on the client side before. From a personal perspective, I'm based in Sheffield. I'm married with 2 kids and a dog.
Brilliant. Okay, and what is it about working with our lovely ninja group that you're most looking forward to, Lee?
I mean, I want to be able to share some of the pain that I've gone through, some of the scars I've earned through the years working on these kinds of things, and to help the ninjas try and avoid some of those pitfalls. You know, some of the technology we've delivered has won awards. We've done things at massive scale. I mean, the last one we did was 135,000 people, sort of big bang go live all in one swoop. That's a difficult journey to get to. So I want to be able to make sure that we land some of these pain points and help avoid those pitfalls, if that makes sense.
So if I came to you, Lee, and just said, tell me the right system for this business, please, can you solve that for me?
So no, not necessarily. I don't know your business. You know your business. You're the expert on your business. What I can help you with is the process to go through to choose the right system, and that's the absolute key to a successful project.
So you've worked at McDonald's, Lee. I'm sure every ninja watching this video needs me to ask the question, did you get all of your stars?
That is, nobody ever asks that when they find out that I work for McDonald's. It's the most asked question of all time. And of course, I did get all my stars, and I started on dressings in Sheffield in 1988. But I'm quite proud of my ops heritage, right? I think that's the thing that gives you the credibility when you're in a project role, and you know, you can put yourself in the shoes of a user, and you can use the language that users used so that they understand the things, and the business change effort is aided and abetted by having that ops background. So yeah, I've done ops. I've did a stint in reporting and analytics. I've been a subject matter expert in a scheduling project, and I've been advising in the global team. So I've been part of the global team and advise markets on which people, technology products to look for and take, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I think that's the reason I'm here.
Brilliant. I mean, I think just the appeal of having someone to go to when we've got those questions that come up that just seem kind of really silly and we don't want to kind of ask them publicly. We can just come and ask them publicly in a Facebook group of 11,000 other people.
Yeah, but a perfectly safe environment, right? And I think half of the challenge is in that that gulf in language between IT, because IT people don't speak HR. It's not a one-way thing, this. So sometimes they'll be asking a question because they need to. We can't explain ourselves in their terms, and so it's a bit of trying to find the middle ground and holding them accountable to explain in a way that suits us, but also help us articulate what we want to articulate back to them. They're not weird, strange people, but they do speak a different language sometimes.
So you're going to be like a translator then, Lee? That's your main role here.
Well, part and parcel of that. Hopefully, also though, we want to try and offer you guys some resources to help you identify the right systems, to help you when you get stuck. You know, I'm at this particular stage of my project and I've hit a bit of a brick wall. Is there somewhere some PowerPoint presentation or some Excel spreadsheet or some document that can help me with my brick wall? Alternatively, you know, we're here to answer questions if we can do so. Over the course of probably the next few weeks, we'll deliver different sort of topics and drop maybe a couple more videos and see how they go, and then we'll try and flex and see if we're answering the questions that the ninjas are asking and give them a good grounding in where we're heading.
Brilliant. And just by way of reassurance for our ninjas, Lee, this isn't just about you pitching one product to us from elementsuite, is it? No,
of course not. So I'm here really to help you choose the right product for you rather than tell you which product to choose. I don't know your business. I don't know how it's set up, how it works and how it functions. So I just want you to get the right product for you. And if we can help you on that journey, that's great.
Yeah, and wasn't there some statistic that came out? I think it was from Deloitte recently around the number of system implementations that kind of fail after 2 years or something. It's pretty shocking. Yeah,
I mean, that number comes out quite regularly, and it sort of jumps up and down from 47% one year to 60% the next, and back down. Either way, it's a really shocking statistic, right? And normally that's down to either, you know, people not understanding what it is that they're signing up for, being sold a product that's not right for them, or choosing a vendor that's not a good fit for their organizational culture. All of these things are really important when you're making the decision.
Yeah, okay. So in terms of responding to this video then, I think it'd be really nice if perhaps there's a bit of a starter for 10, just to give you an idea and a flavour of kind of where the group's at the moment in terms of HR systems. Is it worth just asking ninjas to add into the comments any sort of questions, thoughts, feelings that they've got around this at the moment, and maybe we can use those as a bit of a start for 10 in terms of moving forward?
Yeah, that sounds great. I mean, I can't promise to be available 24/7, but we'll definitely keep an eye on those comments and see if we can get some people's questions answered as soon as we can.
Did they not tell you that was part of the gig, Lee? That's how it works.
I think I was on a night shift that day. I don't know.
Welcome to my world. All right, Lee, that's brilliant. Thanks for that. We'll leave it there.
Awesome. Thanks very much.